and me at Red Alert 2. If I win, you become Reaper Crew. Amazing veterans. Christian Pagan starred in Murder Avenue. Brian Sosa starred in Intentions of Deception. These guys were in shorts. All of our wrestling stuff, that was the past. And you guys are no longer relevant. Big names. Important.
The elite. That's what we stood for. That's what we were. What you and what Joseph is doing now is a mockery of what we did. He lied, cheated, and still get what he wanted, and just brought the easiest person he can manipulate to do what he wants to do. And hide Brian Sosa, kidnap him, just so that he can lose his job.
You did not deserve general manager. I deserved it. You were general manager, I was just waiting for the right opportunity.
I've been betrayed by my best friend. He took me because he wanted power and threw me into a basement. The fact is, we're fighting right now not only for the general managership, not only for assistant general managership. We're not fighting for power, we're fighting to restore the balance in the JCWA. And under our leadership, the JCWA will shine more than it has ever before.
Giovanni, the management representative, will put our positions on the line. So if we lose, I am no longer general manager. You are no longer assistant general manager. That ain't gonna happen. For those that say all we care about is power, well, guess what? They're right.
Backyard brawl. John, you didn't win. I won. I put you down on your back. I broke your ass in half.
So you really want this last man standing match, Justin? And guess what? It ain't gonna be a match when you fight me. It's gonna be a fight. And you're gonna have to beat me within an inch of my life, because I'm not gonna go out without a fight.
Our actions after the match? Jalen, Aaron, that was your fault, John.
At Red Alert 2-1. This is the end. This is the end of the chapter, because I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat you for the count. 3.
John, you better roll eyes 4 on the back of your freaking head, because I'm coming for you.
6.
It doesn't end until I say it ends. It doesn't end until you're buried under the rock.
Come on, get up now, John. Get up. 10. Getting ready for your big match?
Yeah, man. As ready as I'll ever be.
Actually gonna try to win?
What's that supposed to mean, John?
I don't know. Maybe you want to join Reaper Crew. Maybe you want the extra support. Anything is possible, man.
John, I wouldn't do that. Simply for the fact is, Reaper Crew has been against both of us. Not just me, not just you. They've been against everybody. And I've been the one that's been trying to help you stop what they were.
Yeah, but you had an opportunity to talk your way out of the match, but you just got sucked into it. Now you gotta deal with it.
And I'm gonna deal with it.
And I'm hoping that you actually go out there and do your best so you could actually win.
Nothing less.
I don't want to see that vest on you, man. Won't be a good look.
Not the only one.
But, on the other hand,
your match. Last man standing match with Justin Cruz. Yeah.
This war's not over yet.
It's far.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, Damian Jenkins. I have not seen you since the 8-man Holiday Gauntlet.
Yeah, that
That's kind of where you got taken out.
Yeah, by the same guys who you guys are having issues with. Reaper Crew.
I just want to say it's nice to meet a ex-elite member.
Look, man, it's nice meeting you too. I love seeing up-and-comers doing their thing. You know, fighting a good fight, all right? It's making me feel good that just people like you around, all right?
It's just lacking.
Yeah, you guys got matches against the Reaper crew tonight, right? Yeah.
Sure do.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough.
Speaking of which, I should probably go get ready for my match against Joshua Lee.
Yeah, I have something planned too, so I'll see you later. Good luck.
Good luck on yours.
All right. Good luck, fellas. Now I want to talk to you, Reaper crew, because like I said, you left me laid out, you know, for dead. But that's fine. And it's funny that you call yourselves the Reaper crew, because I used to go by a name called DJ Death. And what that meant was, whenever I put this foot to anybody's jaw, they had a near-death experience. And your experience is gonna come soon, because you don't get away with doing what you just did to me, or to anybody you're doing it to out there right now. And as far as Xavier, at Path to Red Alert 2, oh yeah, you got that victory in the triple threat match where you didn't beat me. You beat Torres. He should have never been anywhere near that match. You challenged me. But like I said, you can have that win. Until you beat me one-on-one, you're a non-factor, and you're a nobody to me. I'm done.
And here's a quick recap of JCWA Path to Red Alert 2, our first Path 2 that doubles as build-up and its own event. First up, we saw a Battle Royal, where a lot of the newer guys attempted to prove themselves, including Marlon Black, Nicholas Sotero, who took out Carlo Baxter during Baxter's entrance and put him out of action, Reaper crew member James Van, and even the Backyard Brawl main event referee. However, when it was all said and done, even after Giovanni Anuhar came out at the end of the match to wrestle, since he was busy trying to get help for the bloodied up Carlo Baxter, Keyshawn Donaldson was the winner and even attacked Joseph Montalvo after Montalvo offered him membership in his team, The Storm. Then in our main event, Xavier Rodriguez was all set for his third open challenge, hoping the icon Damian Jenkins would answer his challenge. Well, he got Damian Jenkins and even Dios Paredes, two veterans from the past, and they all went at it in a three-way. Xavier Rodriguez eventually picked up the victory, becoming an all-star veteran and winning his third open challenge in the process. Not even two established veterans returning after years away could stop the BX prodigy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JCWA Red Alert 2, a big event that we have been anticipating for many months, and we are starting things off with Joshua Lee of the Reaper crew going against Dashawn Cullum. If Dashawn Cullum loses, then he is forced against his will to join the Reaper crew. And I have a feeling these assholes, these animals, are only trying to recruit him in to get him away from Jonathan Ortiz so they can continue to outnumber and pummel Jonathan Ortiz to the ground. I would not trust Reaper crew for a second if I was Dashawn Cullum.
Well, partner, you have to admit,
Gonna put on the show.
it's a pretty smart strategy, and again, you're eliminating your competition. So if you can get one of theirs to join one of yours, doesn't that help you, partner?
What is that? That's not sportsmanship. That's not doing things the right way.
It's gonna be on your back. See this vest?
Like, what are you gonna eliminate the opponents, the enemies, the opposition, just to continue to make Jonathan Ortiz's life just that much more miserable? Everything the Reaper crew does comes with some sort of catch. These guys are not black and white. They are multi-layered of just bullshit and just anger and hatred and attacks and everything wrong with the JCWA, aside from, of course, Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox.
Now, whoa, partner. Before you get on your soapbox, let me just say it really clear for you again so that you and the fans can understand. They are competitors.
Oh.
There is no good
Oh, and Dashawn
No
Cullum.
evil. There's only winning and losing.
Oh, come
And
on.
what they want to do is win. So in order to do that, partner, you have to make sure that you kick as much ass as you can, that you get as much assistance in that ass kicking, or manipulate whatever you have to do to win, to win.
Oh man, but partner, there is a certain way to do that. There is a certain way to make a name for yourself. And partner, this is not it. This is the complete wrong way to go about doing things. Haven't the Reaper crew made their point already? Been dominating, attacking, with a devastating suplex, just proving it right there. These guys, for about almost 2 years now, has just been devastating. When is it going to be enough, Reaper crew? You know when it's going to be enough? When they probably destroy everybody.
Lead with a cover. Unfortunately, not successful. But still,
Counting too slow.
talking a little trash to the ref here.
I mean, honestly, Dashawn Cullum needs to fight, needs to win this match, because me and you both know, partner, and not everybody, I don't even know if Dashawn Cullum understands this or not,
You're gonna wear that vest.
but his life could be a living hell if he is part of the Reaper crew. Just imagine these guys treating him like crap, telling him, hey, go clean my house, whatever, do whatever for me.
Well, partner, if he can't get himself together and beat Lee here, then he doesn't deserve to have that kind of choice. Because right now,
And a Boston Crab by Joshua Lee. Man, just trying to make Dashawn Cullum suffer, trying to force Dashawn Cullum to join Reaper crew. That's not the way you do things.
what he is basically doing is tactics. It's all strategical, partner. What he's trying to do, basically, is wear him down mentally, wear him down physically. He wants to hurt him. He wants to maim him. Look what he's doing right now. This is all to embarrass him. This is always
come on.
This is all to get into his head.
Don't look good on him? Yeah? Don't look good on you? Don't you want to be part of something more, huh? Don't you?
He wants to break him into submission. And then I think that's what he's trying to do here.
And this is how you're gonna treat somebody that you want a part of your team, partner, that you want a part of the Reaper crew. This is how you're gonna treat a potentially future member. The Reaper crew is not fooling anybody, partner. They're not fooling me. They should not fool you either. Dashawn Cullum trying to get the pin, but no.
Not successful. Dashawn Cullum needs to do more.
That's what you want, Joshua? You don't want this.
He needs to do more if he wants to come out of this match not a Reaper crew member. He has to dig in and do something that he's never done before. He has to fight like he has never done before. And he has to dig himself out of a dark, dark place and bring that darkness with him as he climbs out of there to win this match, because that is the only way that he's going to do it. The only way he's going to do it is if he becomes something that he's not. He has to be that dark person. He has to be that aggressive person. Look what he's doing here. He's showing
Dashawn Cullum with the blind man's bluff, he calls it. Taking out Joshua Lee. You're right, partner. Joshua Lee is a devastating monster, an impactful machine. Doesn't care about nobody and nothing other than his brothers in the Reaper crew. Dashawn Cullum is going to have to do everything and then some if he hopes to survive. But I am still rooting for him regardless, because he doesn't deserve what will probably happen to him in Reaper crew. Oh my God! Joshua Lee calls that the Golden Crush. My God, practically looking like he crushed Dashawn Cullum's head there, taking Dashawn Cullum out, showing the brutality, and Dashawn Cullum could lose this match and be forced to join the Reaper crew, but no, Dashawn Cullum still has some fight in him.
Partner, that kick out is probably completely instinct at this point. I'm not even sure that Dashawn Cullum knew where he was. And to be honest with you, now look at him. He's just toying with him now, looking at his prey, stalking him, trying to see what Dashawn could possibly do, if anything.
Oh no, and Joshua Lee looks like he's gonna do the Mayday. Very devastating move, but Dashawn Cullum
surprising him with
quick roll. Wait, Dashawn Cullum, he gets it. Dashawn Cullum wins. Dashawn Cullum doesn't have to join Reaper crew. He is clear.
Who's that?
Dashawn Cullum with a big shock. I bet Jonathan Ortiz is very excited right now that Dashawn Cullum will not be joining Reaper crew. Good for you, Dashawn Cullum. The Reaper crew
You were just able to slip out and catch them very quick. That's what you have to do against monsters like these. You were saying, partner, you have to do anything and everything. Well, guess what? He did that just now.
But as we see this match here, and we see what Dashawn was barely able to do, even though he came away with the victory quantum, we have to ask ourselves, as we see Joshua looking out into the distance, we have to see who was the real victor of that match quantum. The fact that he had to do that, is Joshua Lee's strategy working? Is he done making him a real crew member?
There are a lot of people in the JCWA that know who I am, but some of you newbies out there don't know who I am. So let me give you the full introduction. I am single-handedly one of the biggest controversial figures to ever step foot in the JCWA. I am dangerous. I am the biggest threat that you are ever going to step foot, let alone in a ring, in a hallway, or in a place like this with park mats. Just know you will not survive. You will not live to see the light of day when you step into something like this, in this kind of environment with me, because this is where I belong. This is my home. Not just JCWA, wrestling is my home. Wrestling is where I belong, and wrestling is my place of peace. It took so many years to get where I need to be, and to find out that there are other people in the JCWA trying to take other people's spotlight. The spotlight that I made, the spotlight that I earned, the spotlight that I rightfully deserve, and people want to take that away from me. The Elite has disbanded, which is the one thing that I'm sort of ashamed of, because it was one accomplishment that I wanted so much, but Joseph got too power hungry and decided to take it all on himself. And that's good. Well done, Joseph. You finally did something right for a change and disbanded something that you never should have did in the first place. We have Sons of Anarchy rejects that believe that there's going to be a season grand finale reboot of their favorite biker show, because Aaron Bonham couldn't see them as Ministry of Darknesses, so they have to look like American badasses, rolling, 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 rolling. Give me a break, Reaper Crew. If I cross paths with you, just know this is a roasting, and it's just gonna get a lot worse. There are guys that can't even decide whether or not that they want to be general manager anymore. The Cock and the Jet are forming an alliance as if this was off of some Tinder website. You know, we have guys in sweatsuits that think that they could be the next Sosa or the next gem in Sosa's alliance. Oh, and speaking of Sosa, the greatest gift that I've gotten of them all, even though he's not here, the greatest gift that I got is that he's back in ring competition. Don't think I didn't forget what happened 4 years ago at Genocide Sosa. You screwed me out of a golden opportunity to reclaim my glorified moment, my undefeated moment. You took that away by abusing your power and authority as general manager, thinking that you could get away with it by not competing. Well, now that I'm back, our time will come soon. We will cross paths soon. And when that does, you will be shitting your pants. You will be pissing your pants to the point where you will be begging to that man upstairs that you call God, please, please don't have him beat me. Please, I just wanted the moment. And that moment will be ruined when I have my hands around your neck. Aaron Bonham, you know, you are the one person who has recruited me into this company. And to be honest, I do make 10 years in the Jet Central company too, in case any of you didn't notice. Just because I've been gone for so long doesn't mean I am not forgotten. I will never be forgotten. You want to make me the CM Punk of the JCWA? Fine. But just know that it took me this long to come back. But I'm back with a vengeance. And Aaron, when we do cross paths, depending on your part-time schedule, we will wrestle. The wins that we have against each other are tainted thanks to the hands of the former Elite. So as far as I'm concerned, that Elite Potentials Hallway Rumble doesn't mean shit to me. As far as that gauntlet's concerned, that final win shouldn't mean a goddamn thing to you. Because when we cross paths, it's 0-0. Until there is a true, decisive winner. This obsession that I've had against you is going to come to an end. And for everyone else in the JCWA, keep notice. Keep your minds in check and keep eyes in the back of your fucking heads. Because at the end of the day, whether I'm here or not, I'm always watching.
Ready to beat some ass?
Yeah, look who we have here.
Oh god, no, this guy's a referee.
That is right.
Just trying to stack the odds against us as well. You know what? Stay the hell out of our way. Oh, sweet. Brandon Cox, we could finally beat up these two phonies at the same time. It's like Christmas all over again.
Yes, it is.
Do you guys have anything to say before you're going to lose in this match and I become remaining general manager and he still becomes the assistant general manager?
I think you guys might want to start looking for some new jobs.
Oh
Because you might get the things.
Judgment has arrived.
Oh really? I'm gonna get you back for good versus evil gauntlet.
This ain't no grants to protect you.
You heard? I'm gonna get you back for that shit. You understand?
We'll find out.
Wait, I'm right, man. Hit me.
Come on, ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
And partner, here we go. We have ourselves an all-out fight here tonight at Red Alert 2. Look at this, partner. How can you see this action?
Yes, that is true. A tag team tornado match putting two veterans against two veterans. Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox have just been completely power hungry. It has been sickening. They don't care about their past buddies. Joseph Torres and Brian Sosa had a lot of history. They were best friends for many years. Since 2005, they were best friends. And then come to find out that Joseph Torres was just using Brian Sosa to take his general manager position. And then not only that, Joseph Torres and Christian Pagan had a ton of history, both being in the elite. And then Joseph Torres eliminating his elite members at Basement Rumble 2014 just because of his petty ignorance and ego, thinking that it's all about him and he deserved to win that match. And honestly, a lot of crazy things went down. Christian Pagan went looking for Brian Sosa throughout season 4 of Platinum. And then Brian Sosa finally came out, Good versus Evil Gauntlet. And now these four are fighting for the positions of general manager and assistant general manager. Also, it's interesting that Dios Paredes earlier said there are guys that can't even decide whether or not that they want to be general manager anymore. But I disagree. Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox are desperately trying to keep general manager and assistant general manager for themselves, so much that they will do any crummy things in order to keep those positions.
Brian Sosa showing some signs of life and fighting in this match that I didn't expect that he had.
Also, it has to do with the fact that he is experienced in this environment. Him, Joseph Torres, and Christian Pagan has been doing the wrestling thing in Just Central Films for such a long time. Brandon Cox joining the JCWA when it first began, back at Basement Rumble 2013. That was when he first started getting into the whole wrestling thing. And ever since Platinum Season 4 and little after Hallway Havoc, Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox has seemed inseparable, and I feel it's because they both have the same disgusting agenda of having total power over everybody else. To be honest, partner, I feel Joseph Torres is using Brandon Cox just as much as Brandon Cox is using Joseph Torres.
Maybe it could be because they have mutual interests aligned. You know, it's interesting because I hear that Christian Pagan and Joseph Torres have known each other since high school. They've been basically brothers since high school, and yet they completely went two different directions. Wait, Brandon Cox here.
Oh my god, and a Samoan drop by Brandon Cox. Also keep in mind that Christian Pagan joined Jet Central Films around 2003, around a year before Damian Jenkins did, and a few years after the legend, Aaron Benal. Brandon Cox joined Jet Central Films in general around 2011-2012, and I have never seen him and Joseph Torres as close as they are right now.
Somehow, Brandon Cox and Joseph Torres can just click just like that, and maybe there's something to that. Maybe because their goal was changed, their whole mentality changed. It seems like Joseph Torres and Brandon couldn't be on a better page.
Yeah, that's true, but you know what, honestly, partner, to be honest with you, I actually and Joseph Torres taking out Christian Pagan, Brian Sosa trying to recover back there. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand, Brian Sosa is not a wrestler. He is not used to this kind of stuff. He is a talker, but even he had to start wrestling to take out Joseph Torres after what he did. Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox. Honestly, partner, very dangerous for these two to have power. All they think about and care about is themselves. I hope Christian Pagan and Brian Sosa pulls out a victory and actually restores order, balance, and does right with the JCWA, not turn it into the disgusting insult to the JCWA that Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox is doing.
Pagan, just want to let you know, you were never an elite.
Joseph Torres from the top.
Vicious attack to Christian Pagan there. I'm not sure how much he can do this.
You understand me? You understand me? You were never an elite.
He should have known better. He went into a match with a non-competitor. He had to have known that this was basically going to be a 2-on-1 from the beginning. If his partner can't really even compete in the match, look at him taking a breather. He's not even in condition to continue this match.
Are you regretting my choices? Huh? We can quit right now. No?
Jawing at each other, talking trash. They know each other so well.
Yes, that is true, partner. Joseph Torres with his greed and his ego destroying the friendship that he had with Christian Pagan, as long as other elite members, Damian Jenkins and America Serta, and also turning on a friend, Brian Sosa, that Joseph Torres and Brian Sosa has been close also for such a long time. Joseph Torres proving that all he cares about is himself, and honestly I think that's why him and Brandon Cox gets along so well, because they're both selfish and all they both care about is themselves, as well as power and respect and whatever other crap that they care about. Hopefully, Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox gets what's coming to them, just like I hope Justin Cruz gets what's coming to him tonight in the main event in that last man standing match against Jonathan Ortiz.
Well, this match here, it looks like Pagan is getting what's coming to him because he's getting multiple amounts of shots to the back of the head and his back, which I hear has been kind of not the same as it used to be. Oh, another shot to the ribs, and that can't be good for Pagan's back and lower section. As I've been hearing, has been causing him issues. But now, you see, Joseph is going to use that to his advantage because he knows his friend so well. He knows his friend has been through all these wars, so he's going to take advantage of it with this sharpshooter.
The sharpshooter, Joseph Torres, locking it on to Christian Pagan, acting like these guys never were friends, like the elite was never a thing. Joseph Torres, he is blinded by power, blinded on the fact that him and Brandon Cox want to take over everybody and everything, probably just as much as the Reaper crew does. I don't understand, partner, how you can get behind people that only care about themselves and doesn't care for the greater good of the JCWA.
Partner, I am all about willing to do whatever it takes to achieve victory. Partner, they are doing just that. You have to respect a competitor who doesn't bullshit to you, who doesn't give you any kind of lies.
And a pin. And no, it's going to be a 3 count, but yes, Christian Pagan still has some fight left in him, showing why he is an icon, why he is an ex-elite, why he is a Murder Avenue main character, why he has done many things in the JCWA and Jet Central Films over the years. But, oh man, wait a minute.
We see the wheels turning in Joseph's head.
What is Joseph Torres and this all-star doing? Choking! Christian Pagan, are you serious? How is this fair? How is this right? Referee, Giovanni Anuhar. Family.
Pagan doesn't even know where he's at right now.
This is disgusting. How is this allowed, partner?
Alright? You're not... Yeah. I'm the ref, but I call the rule. I told you to stay out of my way. I told you. Yeah. Yeah, we told him. I even told him.
You know what? So we're gonna have to teach him the hard way. No, and Joseph Torres!
The ref is being taken out!
No! Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox has had issues with Giovanni Anuhar throughout Season 5. Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox doesn't like that there is an authority figure over them that has more power than they have. And oh my God, what is going on here? Giovanni Anuhar just trying to maintain order in this match, trying to stop the bullshit corruption that has been happening. And look what he is getting for his troubles.
Uh-oh. Devastating!
Oh my God, right into the wall.
We don't need a punk-ass referee like you.
Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox has to be complete idiots. Giovanni Anuhar told them near the beginning of Season 5 not to mess with management. It is a dumb move to mess with the people, with the authority that has a way higher position than you do, Joseph Torres. You and Brandon Cox continue to show new lows.
Pagan injured, broken, barely able to stand.
Brian Sosa finally coming back.
Sosa, what is he trying to do here?
Trying to help his partner.
What is going on?
And it's
my God!
Cox. Oh, that looks like it kind of hurt Brian Sosa as well. Christian Pagan really had no choice. It's been a 2-on-1 mugging because, as you said, partner, Brian Sosa isn't really a wrestler. Brian Sosa is doing this because he has a score to settle. Joseph Torres kidnapped him, threw him in a damn basement. Who the hell does that, partner? What kind of sickening shit is that? And Joseph Torres continuing to, oh my God. Scissors kick.
Devastating kick to the face.
Joseph Torres trying to put away Christian Pagan. Wait, Christian Pagan. Oh, with the spear, the Falcon spear on Joseph Torres.
Joseph,
looking to
kick out.
Oh, Brandon Cox stopping it.
Goodness, people need to understand that this isn't some Rocky movie. This is some movie where the hero wins, quote unquote.
Come on.
Or it's the underdog story. No, this is reality, partner. This is what happens when you have a better strategy, you have better plans, and simply, to keep it simple, you have a better skill set. You're ready to fight.
Jet slam. Ah, come on,
He
partner.
came in here, partner, knowing that his partner cannot fight, cannot compete.
This is
It's not even close to the level of these competitors
how
here.
are they even gonna get the pinfall? The referee is knocked out. Did these idiots think of that? Joseph Torres. Yeah, there he goes, going for the pin. What is he? Oh, come on. What is Brandon Cox doing? And Brandon Cox. That's it. What kind of crap is that? Are you telling me, partner, Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox are going to keep general manager and assistant general manager doing that? The referee wasn't even conscious. Brandon Cox did the 1, 2, 3. That cannot be accepted. That can't be part of the rules, is it?
Partner, I've never seen anything like that, partner, but you know what? They took the victory into their own hands. They knew what they wanted, and they decided to go for it. And oh, look at that. Putting a little salt on the wound. Putting a little salt on the wound of these competitors. Again, this is the reality. They believed that it was going to be some Rocky story. It was going to be some underdog story. It was not.
Oh, come on.
Vicious Avenger!
Oh my God. A very vicious Avenger. The exclamation point on the carnage that Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox basically showed that they will do whatever it takes to keep general manager and assistant general manager. They will do whatever, backstab whoever, and just be any manipulator.
This again, partner. Vicious Avenger.
What kind of
Out of the soul of his body. Look at that.
You talk about unfair. Do you really think that's fair? The referee did not make the count. Brandon Cox made the damn count. These guys are gonna keep their positions after some bullshit like that just happened.
Partner, it's not about what's fair, it's not about what's good or what's evil. It's about who wins and who loses. And tonight we just saw who lost. Somehow Pagan is going to have to get his shit together and find someone who actually can win, because it damn sure isn't Brian Sosa.
And JCWA is going to be in its doomsday indeed. And more doom will continue to come and present itself as long as those two have those positions.
Yeah, Brandon Cox, it feels so great to finally take out, finally destroy and vanquish those pieces of shit, those pretenders, Brian Sosa and Christian Pagan.
I'm just as relieved and as happy as you are to take out those
bastards.
There is a God and all is well with the world now that I am still general manager and you are still assistant general manager.
Yeah. We know how to get things, we know how to do things, right?
Yeah, we do.
We know how to get things done.
You know what though? I think this should be more of a dictatorship.
Really?
Give people more discipline. There's not enough discipline, man. Too much prudes. Too much weak. And we have to make them strong. We have to, even by beating them down or doing whatever we have to do.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And for some people that have made their return, allow me to keep you up to date with what's going on here. Dior's Paredes. Shedding that negativity on our good name, the Elite.
What is that hipster doing here?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in 4 years and you want to come back? Well, you know what? I got news for you, buddy. You could have joined the Elite. You almost joined the Elite. You were excited to join the Elite, but you are the one that blew it. You're the one that quit on me, quit on the JCWA, quit on the Elite, quit on Jet Central Films, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. You could have been the next big thing, the next guy. You quit, you ruined it. That is your fault. That has nothing to do with the Elite. And speaking of the Elite, Damian Jenkins wants to come back too?
Oh, God.
The traitor? Traitors are not allowed here. You already see what we're doing to traitors like Christian Pagan and Brian Sosa. And Damian Jenkins, you're just going to be another one.
I mean, does he learn ever? Did he learn while he was in the Elite or at?
I don't think. But you know what? For being that kind of person that wants to betray your awesome boss in the Elite, you're going to get what's coming to you as time goes on. And then you got Giovanni. Management, oh, it felt so good finally beating his ass.
I'm glad he got what he deserved. That weaselly bastard been asking for it for a while.
He has a very long time, and you know what? You're gonna keep getting beatings and continue to get beatings until we don't feel like beating you up anymore, which is probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see us stopping that anytime soon.
All I gotta say is there is going to be hell to pay for everybody from now on.
Who is this?
We're both very well aware who that is from our leader, America Serta.
In the flesh.
You know, the whole falling down Base Rumble 2000. How you doing? Hey, listen, you know, the things that happened at Base Rumble 2014, that's water under the bridge, right? It's been so long.
Oh, yeah!
So falling out with the Elite. I mean, I'm
She's the one that got eliminated, right? Actually, no, you're the one that eliminated her, right?
Don't bring the Listen, that doesn't matter. Look, forget about that. Forget about what happened at Base Rumble 2014. Doesn't matter right now. All that matters right now is that I'm general manager and he's assistant general manager. But how are you doing? How's life been?
So, I'm actually here because of that, on an important matter. And just checking to see how JCWA is doing.
Oh, we're doing fantastic. Honestly, finally, we removed the phonies, Brian Sosa and Christian Pagan, out of the equation. We are remaining as the positions that we deserve, that we have been deserving for such a long time.
It has gone epic.
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually heard differently.
Oh, how so?
I've heard from management that they don't like the way you guys are carrying about your matches. Abusing your power.
I don't want to call it abusing. I think they're taking advantage of the opportunities to teach these people some lessons.
Exactly. And if they have such a problem with it, why didn't they come to us about it?
Well, that's what I'm here for. Management has given me the honor to relay the message to you both. And I'm so glad that they've given me that power, especially to relay the message to you. That you are no longer general manager or assistant general manager.
Wait. You said management said that?
Yes.
After they seen us win this match? They can't do that. They can't. What the hell is going on?
They can, and they have. And I'm so glad that they've given me the honor to relay that message to you specifically. You talk about the Elite like you didn't doom us after you solidified our fate. When you betrayed me at the Basement Rumble 2014, I was the only one behind you. And now I'm going to solidify your fate. So this is a message from management. You're fired.
Wait, no. You can't. I'm Joseph Torres. You can't fire me.
Are you serious? Is she?
And now, partner, the main event, Jonathan Ortiz, the leader of Reaper Crew, Justin Cruz, in a one-on-one last man standing match. In a last man standing match, if you can beat your opponent down so bad that they can't get up before the count of 10, you win. And this is a no disqualification match, so things can get ugly real fast.
Now, I don't know if that face mask is supposed to give him special powers. I don't know if he's been finished watching the Avengers movie and he thinks he's one of them. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to get him through this match.
Oh my god, and Justin Cruz, like a bulldozer, like a monster, just chasing Jonathan Ortiz. Jonathan, run for your life, get out of there.
That's the smartest thing he's ever done all day.
Oh my god, and Justin Cruz catching up. For both of these competitors, this is their first one-on-one main event, so you know they're both gonna try to pull out all the stops to solidify themselves, but not only that, to go against each other and maybe finally put this whole issue that they've had between each other behind them. As you know, partner, all started Platinum Rumble, and then at Hallway Havoc, the at the time general manager Brian Sosa put Jonathan Ortiz and a mystery partner, which ended up becoming Dashawn Cullum, against all three members of the Reaper Crew, and then on through the Good vs. Evil Gauntlet, Backyard Brawl, the actual seasons. It has been an all-out war. These two competitors
on the bench.
There is a reason you don't see the legend Aaron Benham and the all-star Jalen Taylor anymore, and that is because Reaper Crew beat them down. A brutal beatdown for no reason at Backyard Brawl, just because they lost their own match that Benham and Taylor had nothing to do with. Justin Cruz here, the leader of this group, the Reaper Crew, that just does whatever the hell they want, whenever the hell they want. And now Justin Cruz with a damn weapon, with a damn broom, use anything that he can find, anything that he can get his hands on against Jonathan Ortiz. But I have a feeling that he planted those weapons there, because all Reaper Crew cares about is destroying everybody. On a side note, I wonder who that person was that was spying on Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox earlier. Not only that, somebody was watching the tag match by the benches. If they were smart, they would be long gone whenever Reaper Crew is around. It seems like they've been picking on Jonathan Ortiz a lot more, because Jonathan Ortiz has actually the balls and the heart to get the job done against the much bigger man, Justin Cruz.
But you know what, partner? He's going to get it beaten out of him. And that's exactly what's happening here tonight. Just like the match we saw previously, we need to understand that this is no Rocky story. There is no magical ending that ends with you having your biggest heart as you can, and all of a sudden you overcome it. It doesn't happen like that. You can have all the heart in the world, partner, but if you don't have the skill, if you don't have the ability to make your will happen, it will not happen, partner. He could put as much face makeup as he wants to. He could, goddammit, the man could come out looking like the Joker. And if he can't get the goddamn job done, then he can't get the job done.
Oh, come on, partner. Technically, Jonathan Ortiz and his team, Dashawn Cullum and Keyshawn Donaldson, which was their friend at the time, at Backyard Brawl, Jonathan Ortiz got the victory. Jonathan Ortiz also eliminated Justin Cruz and Joshua Lee at Platinum Rumble. Jonathan Ortiz can go. Jonathan Ortiz can step up. Jonathan Ortiz can prevail. David, in some cases, and I feel in this case specifically, can beat Goliath. And I feel confident that Jonathan Ortiz has enough heart, has enough inner strength, and despite how you feel, has enough outer strength to get the job done on the bigger competitor, Justin Cruz, and will prove that heart can prevail over brute force.
But not over ability, not over skill, partner. And we're going to find out right now.
Oh, Jonathan Ortiz has plenty of skill. He has been in the JCWA since the very beginning. He has been in Jet Central Films before the JCWA. Let's not forget that, partner. Jonathan Ortiz is the veteran here. Jonathan Ortiz is the all-star. Jonathan Ortiz is the one that has been putting in tremendous work over the years. Yeah, Justin Cruz is good. Justin Cruz, I dare say, is even great. But Jonathan Ortiz has more than you give him credit for, partner.
Count. 1.
I'm just going to be honest with you.
2.
I need to see a little bit more than just face paint, dark clothing to make me convince me that all of a sudden this Ortiz now has the ability to overcome this monster. You see, just like the match we saw with Dashawn Cullum, you have to understand, you have to become something more. You have to become darker. You have to meet your monsters face and head on.
Yeah,
you have to become those monsters, partner. Because if you do not, if you try to be Superman, you're going to get crushed every single time. You need to be more like Batman, partner. You need to be more vicious. You need to be able to be comfortable.
Well, what do you
breaking
think
bones,
Jonathan
breaking
Ortiz is trying to do here? Jonathan Ortiz is throwing everything at Justin Cruz. He's not just hanging. Oh my God, and Justin Cruz.
See, partner. Justin Cruz here has what it takes. He has the heart. But he doesn't just have the heart, partner. He has the ability to turn off that morality.
He has no heart.
He is willing, partner, and I bet you all the money in my pocket, partner, he is willing to kill this very man if it means that he wins this match. He will do that. Can you say the same, partner, of Ortiz? Will Ortiz do that?
With a suplex. Honestly, partner, Justin Cruz does not have a heart. He has a black heart. No, actually, he has a black hole where his heart should be. Doing what looks like the third suplex, but Jonathan Ortiz with the JWO.
Somehow, getting up, I don't understand, partner, how he's even able to do that. But that is amazing. I'll give him the credit for that.
You can never count down the little guy, partner, the underdog, because sometimes the underdog does prevail.
4.
It doesn't just happen in fairy tales. It doesn't just happen in movies, partner. This is reality, and the reality is Jonathan Ortiz understands more than anybody that he has to do anything it takes, anything he can. Understand that Jonathan Ortiz knows exactly who he's up against. Now the question is, can Justin Cruz understand and not underestimate Jonathan Ortiz? Because if he does, I have a feeling Jonathan Ortiz will pick up a win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's going to come down to will. It's going to come down to what are you willing to do to win this match. I don't care how great or how good or how noble of a heart you have. If you're not willing to damn near murder your opponent in that arena, you are not ready to be a combatant.
What do you think Jonathan Ortiz is doing here? Jonathan Ortiz with a weapon, a plywood, a board, just trying to take out Justin Cruz. Oh, but Justin Cruz with a mean kick. Justin Cruz, a very talented competitor, very brutal, very strong, very smart. And he calls this the Doomsday Power Slam.
Power Slam, damn near making the soul leave Ortiz's body.
4, 5, 6.
My God.
But the way that he just got slammed, partner, if he could stand in any point in his future, would be a miraculous in itself.
Yes, and the referee here counting to 10. A last man standing match. If you're down for a full count of 10, the other person wins.
A metal bat applied
oh
here.
My God,
what is he going to do?
Come on!
Right to the guts.
Justin Cruz, a very dangerous machine, especially with a weapon, partner. Somebody get that weapon away from him. I understand that this is legal, But Justin Cruz, a man like that, a beast like that, in this situation, shouldn't be allowed a weapon. He shouldn't even be allowed, him and the Reaper crew, to be doing half of the shit they're doing. I'm actually surprised that the Reaper crew members haven't been interfering in each other's matches. They're actually manning up for once.
Partner, like you said before,
5,
it is legal.
6,
Oh man, and a 6 count.
7.
But Justin Cruz, you see here, just playing, toying with Jonathan Ortiz, treating this veteran, treating this future icon like nothing. Justin Cruz.
Because he knows he has it in the bag, partner.
Practically moving that ladder.
Because, partner, he knows that he has it in the bag, partner. He knows he's got this cinched up, locked up, wrapped up, zipped up. Wait a minute.
Justin Cruz.
Club to the back of the head. See, he knows he's got this match locked up. It's not much for this man here to have to do. It's really Ortiz that has to climb up that mountain. He has to climb up the hill. Because, as we're looking at, partner, he is the mountain. His opponent is the hill. He is the ladder that he has to climb.
Oh, Jonathan Ortiz with a super kick. Jonathan Ortiz coming back. Jonathan Ortiz with some strength left in him, showing his heart with a bulldog. I'm sure Justin Cruz partner is also pretty pissed off that his Reaper crew partners, Joshua Lee and James Van, both lost their matches. So Justin Cruz is going, oh my god, even gonna pull out more of the stops with a devastating freaking spear.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's taking a lot of punishment and damage. I don't know how much Ortiz can take. It's great that he has the heart, but even he has to realize hearts is not enough. We've seen it in sports. We've seen it in other places that heart and dreams are not enough to win competitive matches. You have to have the ability.
Another Doomsday Power Slam. Is it not enough that you power slammed him over and over and over again at Backyard Brawl? Power slammed him in Season 5, taking him out, slamming him into walls, slamming him down to the concrete floor.
4.
Maybe it is best that he stays down there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's it. Justin Cruz wins this match.
Partner, I'm going to say what I've been saying from the very beginning. Sometimes the bad guy wins. Sometimes the monster does get away. Sometimes your dreams are not enough. Your heart is not enough. And as we're finding out, as we see Ortiz's body broken, laying here on the mat,
Justin Cruz,
this is reality.
Making a huge statement in this match, in his first one-on-one main event, taking out Jonathan Ortiz by himself, showing and proving that he is a force to be reckoned with, that he is a monster, a machine, an animal, not just with his Reaper crew burners, but by himself. And what the hell is he doing?
I guess it's not enough for him now.
What the hell is this?
Now he wants to break him
The
in every
match is
possible
over.
way possible, and he's doing just that.
What kind of crap is this? Somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to do something about this. Giovanni is probably still hurt somewhere. The whole commotion.
It looks like he's not going to be the only one. That weapon in his hand, grabbing his leg with vicious intentions.
God, I would say hopefully maybe the general manager and assistant general manager would do something, but I know Joseph Torres and Brandon Cox wouldn't anyways, and I'm glad that they were fired and their positions removed, because those guys are just evil, plain evil, just like Justin Cruz here of the Reaper crew. Like he won't stop until he completely incapacitates his opponent to the point where his career will probably end.
Well, partner, say what you will. Say what you will about the management that used to be here, who was unceremoniously and unjustly fired.
That's too easy. That's too easy. That's too fucking easy. That's too easy. That's too easy.
Justin Cruz with the belt. Oh my God!
Now he's whipping him like a schoolyard child.
Take notes. Everyone in JCWA, take notes.
Oh my God! This reminds me of when Jalen Taylor whipped Jonathan Ortiz at Genocide 2014.
Partner, this might even be giving you flashbacks of your own childhood as he's getting his ass whooped constantly over and over with the belt like he's a damn child.
This is just disgusting. Where's Dashawn, Cullum? Where's somebody to stop this? Somebody. This is not a match anymore. This is not playtime. This is reality. And the reality is, Justin Cruz went too far.
No, partner, if anything, he went just where he needed to go.